Hi and welcome to Wednesday's channeling of Odyssey of Ascension. This is Roxanne. Thank you all once again for tuning in. We have the Q&A for this month's next Wednesday. So you can start sending your questions in, either the comment below or go ahead and email me at rswainhart@gmail.com. That's rswainhart@gmail.com. And then we'll put your question in. We'll read them next Wednesday and Friday. And thank you all for participating in that fun. Yay. And here we go with today's. Yeah, I think we're ready. You guys ready? Very ready. Greetings once again to the collective. Ocyphius, we bid you all a good day. Diplomacy of life. Your republic. The nation you are. These are the ideologies we shall speak of through Tiberius. Stand by. Oh. Hi everyone. Yeah. Oh. You know, when you're an emperor, you have responsibility. But the arrogance of your emperorship allows you not to be that responsible. Because to have that kind of command of your own reality that you are commanding, you cannot have compassion. Not in the same way of being command. Because if you have a bent ear in a moment's notice due to the idea of someone else's groveling pity party, then most assuredly you will be a haphazard leader at the most, at the best. And of course your empire will crumble, as mine did not, because I did not have the same latitude as compassion as this space-time now does. Because you guys discovered offending. You discovered political correctness as a way of decorating your offenses. So that kind of idea. So to be an emperor of your own isness is something that is tasted by few because of your own belief systems that you place chronologically as value and depletion and value and depletions and value and depletions until you find something. And I'll tell you what that something is. A personality, a nation, the rhetoric of you. That someone, you over here going, oh, don't worry about her or him, that's just the way they are. When you have finally found that isness, that is your nation, and you will defend it. Oh yes, you will. You'll fucking fight to the end for it, as I did. Because I knew no better. Of course I didn't. I was blinded as you are. And it is still amazing to me to see that humanity kicks themselves in the ass. Still. Ah! For mistakes. You can't have a mistake when you are blind. True. Child has lungs well developed. So my emperorship was that. I did not have compassion for my subjects. For that would lead my empire to collapse. You got to see the chink in the armor. The chink in the armor is vulnerability. You have that kind of chink in your armor, then you're going to allow something in of unknown proportions in. And how that proportions is seen, that unknown is seen, the magnitude of what it is, whether it is an idea of compassion, pity, loathing, whatever is chinked through your nation causes change. But it's easily changeable with vulnerability. However, it must be viewed as fearless instead of fearful. Because your change, the constant of it, is defended against by the masses. Because the masses are that of the blind. The leaders are that of small, not the many. Because the masses do not have the leadership within themselves for their own degradation of subjectivity to a higher, angry authority. You guys still think that the life is opposing sides, either lead or follow. And it is neither. It is the isness of the moment. Of course, in my time, I did not have that, let's say, luxury. I had one point of view, lead, and I shall do nothing else. And I created an empire, and it was grand, and it was beautiful, and you all are equal leaders of the self. But you follow yourselves with the authorities of another, which still create an empire. Your personality, your island, your nation, your separation of yourself that you constitute in value with others, that you defend in, let's say, justifications with those of authority above you. Easy. Simple to see yourself as a nation. Divisional. You have comfort in numbers, whether it's your skin of white or dark, whether it is the flag that waves above your country, whether it is the idea of the political aspect you hide behind, the skirt of Trump. It is bright and pink. I would call him a codfish. He has no spine. But that is fun in his way. It is your time, not mine. So in the idea of leadership of the self, I would like you to command a new isness about you. I would like you to accept your role as a leadership of the self, the nation that you have commanded and birthed. For what this shall do for you is to offer you awareness, much as the vulnerability that sinks in to your cheeks, that you say are fearful. I say they are fearless. I say the unknown is not fear at all. It is empty of that vibration. The contortion of the idea of your ability to bend light into a point of view that is encouched within the polarity field and of course birthed from fear is exceptional. For you are a leader of fear. Nations of separations, divisional aspects on a daily basis. It is most epic to see the journey of separation from the standpoint of an awareness. And I would like you to be that new leader, because the point of view you shall receive is authority leading to authentic. The authentic of you. The no fear, the choose the truth that you have been staving off for this acceptance of others. And the others are leading themselves as blindly as you are. You do not need to look at the classes for leadership. You do not need to put yourself in a class of a follower. Those days of empires are crushing, collapsing, ceasing, leaving. The unum of humanity is at the cusp. It is in its infancy. You have afterbirth upon your ears. You are newly born. And you shall drive into the unknown of yourself with the beauty of the leadership of the nation that you command. I would say one more offering. Have no defenses. Because the vulnerability allows wisdom, not fear, to become your nation. This is Tiberius. We kick ass. Thanks for letting us in. Bid you a good day. Most certainly, and ask Kicker. Big O here. We bid you a good day. Adode. That was a fucking leader. That was an emperor. That was awesome. I mean, I'm full of thickness with that, dude. That was awesome. Thank you, Tiberius. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you on Friday. Friday. See Bob and his big... Never mind. Monster truck. I love you guys. We'll see you Friday. Send in the questions. Bye.